Oh, how did I end up in
Hi,
Washington State?
just
It's
got
Dr.
here.
Jen Zard again.
Yeah, just got here. How you doing?
I'm good. So what's cooking at Kaylee today?
I mean, you just caught me. I haven't even been in the building for literally 3 seconds, but I'll show you. The front, one of the things you see when you come in here is this guy. I just love this cover.
Ooh, can you tell us about this? What's the deal?
Horary Reference book. It's one of the only books. It's got one of the only books with you have to file it under you. There's not many authors that have the last name of you. Let me took it down and show you guys here. All
So we've
right.
got we've got a young man with a sort of Renaissance haircut, and it looks like his office is on fire.
Oops, sorry. Yeah.
And maybe he has an important
Well,
question of how can I stop this
there's a,
fire?
I mean, I clock on the cloud wall sky thing. Oh, there's an ephemeris healing with the horoscope. We're gonna have to see. Oh yeah, a couple of ephemerides there, a couple of charts, definitely a phone console. Look at that corded telephone. Needs to get some gel in the hair, something a little bit more smoothing. All right, so this one came from the Michael Earlywine collection that I picked up in 2018 when Michael Earlywine had his Heart Center Astrological Library. It was huge. He had his own building as well, and it was this huge place. And he decided to retire, basically. So this one's from 1984, and cover designed by Lori Ortiz. We have so much to thank you for, my friend. I wish I
That's a
knew more about
memorable
you too.
cover.
Yeah, so we have a book list of things they've published and table of contents, example charts, the direct house system, the derivative house system, stepping non-blood relationship. I've
What the hell?
All right, here we go. Now, any other pictures in here that are oh, it's a nice reference book for real. Wow. Okay. Well, there you have it. I mean, honestly, just seeing this photo when I come in every day is just gratifying. I'm like, yep, getting to work. This is what we do. This is an astrology life.
So do you think that the man on the cover is asking the question or answering the question?
I want to say answering.
Mm-hmm. My answer.
I
Okay.
really do. The authors have accomplished a formidable task, creating a volume which will be of lasting contribution to the field of horary astrology. It serves the novice and the professional.
No, Jen, isn't it true that in mid 20th century to even as recently as the 80s, horary was considered a really embarrassing divinatory fortune telling part of astrology that at astrology conferences, even professional astrologers would shun sometimes?
I don't know.
That's what I've heard from Deb Holding.
Yeah, I mean, I think anytime you mix fortune telling with astrology, you can run into some pushback from people who want to be like, no, we're respectable, it's science.
Right, right. The
So,
moment of astrology. Well,
yeah.
I've got something to share with you.
All right, show me.
So can you see my
Oh,
screen?
ooh,
Yes.
look at all those lines.
So
What is that grayscale behind these images?
it's just a bad scan. It's just a bad.
Okay, okay. I'm just
So,
thinking of like the woodcut lines there, just so fine.
oh yes, yeah, no, it's really cool. So, again, the problematic term here, Oriental Zodiac, but I think this
Hmm.
is from the late 18th century. So, in astrology, we tend to think about, I don't know, at least I think about Jyotish as being something relatively new for the American astrologer, but this is 200 something years old. And you can see there's an attempt being made here, and I don't read this language, but you can see the Western style zodiac
Hmm.
characters around, and then you've got apparent, I guess they're Jyotish, comparable, characters. So for Gemini, it looks like we've got twins hugging each other. That's a standard image, and then we have a headless woman, perhaps with a spear on a turtle.
Wow.
And then I think we're looking at Cancer, which Cancer, sometimes Cancer is a crab, sometimes Cancer looks like a lobster. I don't know. This looks more like a tick to me, like sort of Lyme disease Cancer, but
Do you
then
think these are referring to maybe fixed star constellations?
could be, could be. Um, but I think this is a fascinating, comparative cultural kind of thing where you can say, how did different cultures see these different signs, right? That there's clearly a dialogue going on between
Hmm.
Europe and the subcontinent, but
Yeah.
things are different. Let me go in a little bit closer here. In the center, I'm not really sure what we're looking at here. And again, maybe these are directions. Are these the angles that perhaps that we're looking at? I would love
Hmm.
somebody who actually could read this language to explain
That's
what we're
great.
looking at.
Yeah. Wow.
And notice here we even got mentions of the nodes here. So this is something
Hmm.
that might be as old as the United States. To Richard Johnson, Esquire, whose indefatigable zeal in the pursuit of Asiatic literature, the public are indebted for the Oriental Zodiac. So I guess one other thing I wanted to say is that, obviously this is a real colonial era document
Yeah.
and empire imperialism, but there's some strange gifts that come maybe unexpectedly out of that. And I think all of the mess that, say, the British created in India over their tenure also opened up sort of treasure boxes of information that had been hard to access or whatever. And you have this growing connection, which I think we're still like, why are there yoga studios in suburban Wisconsin? Part
Hmm.
of it is because of the British Empire going in and doing damage. So
Hmm.
any other
Yeah.
any other thoughts on this image? Check out the frog. What is Sagittarius? Looks like it's a big toad.
Yeah. I mean, I really want to get into the constellational lore that is alongside the zodiacal. I think there's fixed stars here. Really, I do.
Hmm. Yeah, this
Um,
seems to. Where's? Oh, there you are. There's Libra.
yeah.
But Libra's also a guy in an elephant.
Yeah, I mean, I say that because there's also the headless situation between Gemini and Cancer. So that headless individual is definitely represented in some of the fixed star lore in that
Hmm.
part of the world.
Yeah,
So
great.
yeah, I like the sort of gray matter coming out of that person sitting on the cliff. It's almost like their brain is just unfurling into the waters, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's probably a happy accident, but I'm just like, whoa, dude, just let it out.
Now, isn't Cantley on a mystical island in the middle of a mystical ocean? Isn't that where you're
No,
looking?
but it is on the cliff above a very significant waterway, the Deschutes, where they made the Olympia Brewery.
Oh, interesting.
So I had an archaeologist come out and actually and look at the land, and people used to they used to prepare for their hunts on this cliffside, like get their energy back so they could go down and get a bunch of food.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Dr. Jen.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my day started here. Appreciate the call, as always.
All right. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.